financial
Oh
picture.
man, guys,
So
we got a Madden exclusive full official gameplay. Shout out to Eric Ray Weather for providing us early look at Madden 25. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna see what it is and stuff like that, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on it, man. If you new to the channel, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification whenever I post a video. Gotta be a first to get notified. And also, if you want to join the Madden 25 franchise league, make sure y'all fill out the form that's going to be in the description, y'all. Let's get it.
I'm here with the first full official gameplay of Madden 25. This video was made possible by the EA Creator Network, as they did allow me to capture this early content for you guys. We're going to play a full game here, and I'm going to be breaking down all of the new gameplay features throughout the video when I use them. And make sure to stick around for the whole video, because this one came down to the wire. Now here you're getting a few shots of the new pregame presentation. Just shows some different clips of players warming up. There's different versions of this.
Looking
so you'll
good.
see some different ones for different games. Now, of course, we have to start with the new NFL kickoff, one of the biggest changes in the NFL in a long time, and a big change for Madden. And the game also has these trick kickoff returns, so you can do reverses and different things like that. You can see we're breaking here with Tyreek Hill. So
Tyreek Hill,
kickoff return.
Dead legs,
also, I want you to keep in mind that this is a slightly earlier build of the game that I recorded on, so it is technically a work in progress. And
shout out to Eric for providing the gameplay.
Here, notice Tyreek Hill, how he stands exactly like he does in real life. A lot of the top receivers, they approach the line and they stand in the stances that they do in real life, so that's a pretty cool little touch of realism. Now, we are using Miami because they have one of the most unique playbooks in the game with all these new cheat motion plays. We saw them go crazy with this in the NFL last year, and littered throughout their playbook, there are a bunch of these different cheat motions with corners, posts, flats, screens, wheel routes, you name it. So here we're going to try to get Tyreek Hill moving on this little cheat motion wheel route. Some of these can be really, really crazy. I've scored some big touchdowns messing around with a lot of these plays. And here, we're going to try to hit Tyreek Hill. We didn't really see the safety, so we have to try to go aggressive catch this just to kind of play defense almost there. Didn't see the safety, so that could have been a bad one. But we're going to try to get back out there with another.
Yeah, I hate that when that happens.
Texas route that
happens in college too.
Out of this empty look, and we're going to actually loft it right over the top. They did also tune the pass trajectories in the game to make them a little bit better, so we definitely can get the ball over the linebackers' heads and stuff like that a little better.
We need that. We need that little lob over them here, because they motherfuckers be
the extra point. So we have the big
same kick from
around like usual.
The same kick from
this little white triangle as close to the center as possible.
From college, but the design is different.
The button to fill up the power, and it's important to note that you don't want to let the power go all the way full, because that can be an overkick and it can mess with your accuracy. So here we're going to show it again on the kickoff. You want to try to stop the power.
There's a new kickoff rule.
To the top as you can without going all the way to the top. It's not as big of a deal on kickoffs, but for field goals and extra points, you can definitely miss them. Damn. Kick. Now watch here as the Eagles approach the line. Notice that Jalen Hurts, he has his mannerisms, he has his stance like he does in real life, so all that's pretty cool. Again, a lot of the top QBs and players like that, they're gonna look like their real selves. They're gonna stand, they're gonna audible, they're gonna do all that stuff like their real self. So if you watch Jalen Hurts and Tua throughout this gameplay, those are two good examples of players that are gonna do that. They also have signature running motions, and Saquon Barkley is one of those signature running motions, so you will see throughout the video when he's breaking away on some runs, he's going to look exactly like his real self. And here, I mean, Dallas Goedert's going crazy. This is the new boom tech right here. If you try to, tackle from the side, small guy, big guy, you're going to bounce off of a lot of those guys.
I like that.
You got to time the hit sticks. You got to go for wrap-up tackles a lot more too, in my opinion. I think hit sticking is one of those things that's really tough. Also, something else you may have noticed that's new. Look how the defensive players move around pre-play. They communicate with each other. They throw their hands up. They drift around. They look like real players, which I think is cool. Jalen Hurts throws a pick here. We made an adjustment. He ran that play on us a couple plays ago. He went back to it, but we had adjusted our zone drops, and we're there for a big pick. And you'll also notice another new thing. After you get turnovers now, there's a number of different team celebrations. There's quite a few of them in the game. If you get fumbles,
that's AEO right there. That's AEO. Like what the hell?
Back in that Miami playbook.
Who thought of that celebration?
They got double passes, trick plays, screens, motion wheels. They got
that's AEO right there.
One of the best things they did to this game, in my opinion, was add, I think, over 900 new plays or something like that. And look, some of these auto motion plays are really good. They can lead to big yards. Right here, we're going to try to see if we can hit this wheel route in motion, but the Eagles are going to read it perfectly and knock us down. So sometimes the defense is going to be on top of you. Here on the next play, we're going to utilize the new hot routes. We're going to put our tight end X on a post route. You can now hot route posts and corners with any QB, which is really cool. And now here, we're going to also take advantage of the new route stem feature by holding LB
that was in this team. I forgot. Oh my God, they got a good receiving core. If that stay healthy,
down to be a really short,
sharp cutting post
that's going to cut just like this. and we're going to try to loft this in there, new pass trajectories, and we get it over the defender.
Ooh.
Going back to the cheat motion here, we're going to try to see if we can get Tyreek open on this motion comeback. Comebacks are very good routes in this game. We're going to also utilize the new hot routes, put Odell Beckham on that post route there. Really nice to have posts and corners available on the hot route wheel now. You can see we're going to time this up. We're a little bit early, but still good enough to get a catch. Tyreek Hill with a big one on the sideline. Taking a look at some new under center plays here. We've got shovel passes. We've got jet sweeps. You've got everything you can think of in this game. You can really run these real gadgety NFL plays like real life. So we're going to try to do one of these little fakes and then do the shovel here to Raheem Mostert. We're not going to get in. They sniffed it out, but really cool that we have that play available now. Let's see if we can hit the Eagles with a little RPO here to Odell Beckham. Can we fight in? No. Darius Slay puts us at the 1. Now, initially, I did have an outside run called here, but the inside looks like the better option. We're going to go to the blast, see if we can get Devon in there, and he's going to walk in. A little bit of a late tackle there from the Eagles, but we're back on the board, 14-0. But again, stick around. This game gets close. Speaking of touchdowns, if you're new here, why don't you go ahead and touch down on that subscribe button. Join the family so you don't miss out on the other exclusive Madden 25 content I have coming in a few days. Now, let's take a look at some of the new defensive features. So inside of your defensive formation, you'll notice if you flick the right stick, you can adjust your coverage shell. So you can disguise your coverage this way. Cover 2, cover 3, cover 0. Whatever. So we're going to put our shell at cover 3, and we're going to actually call a cover 2, and you'll notice we're in a cover 2, but we're showing a 1 high safety. So we're trying to confuse the computer, and yes, this does work against the CPU. You can confuse them with disguising your coverage shells. And you can see we've disguised the shell. He's holding the ball. We're also switch sticking, which is another new feature we'll go over in a second, and we wound up getting the sack. They also got holding on the play, so they're going to lose yards. But speaking of that switch stick, look what I did here. I'm on the linebacker in the middle of the field, and then I'm going to switch over to the right side to try to run with another route. But we'll talk more about the switch stick later in the video. But notice once again, I'm adjusting my coverage shell. Now I'm going to show a cover 0. But we're coming out in a cover 3. So we're showing a look.
I haven't tried it in college yet.
We're actually in an all-out zone coverage. So you want to take advantage of these in this year's game. We're going to go for the hit stick, try to hit him with some boom tech. But watch on the replay. Notice we were very early. Look at the timing. So even though it was a small defender, because our timing was off, he bounced off of us. Once again, hit sticking is a lot harder this year. But speaking of the stick, look how we're going to switch stick over, and we caused a throwaway from Jalen Hurts. But I want you to watch. I'm on the middle of the field linebacker. I see the running back coming open. I switch stick over to the corner, and I'm going to play that route. The switch stick is the best new gameplay feature added to a Madden game in a long time, and if you get good with it, it's going to make your defense so much better. But don't get me wrong, it is hard. I'm still not great with it yet, but I'm learning each game. Now we're back on offense. We are adjusting our route stem on the post to the A receiver, as you just saw, and we're going to see if we can get Tyreek Hill down the sideline on this cheat motion wheel. We look like we got him. He's got a lot of speed. We're going up top. Should be a touchdown, but a little underthrown by Tua, so we did get slowed down there, but a huge play nonetheless before half. Now we're going to take a look at this jailbreak screen. They could be in man coverage. They are, so we're going to actually throw it away. Notice how they throw the ball away at the feet, so if they sniff out your screen, you don't have to worry about it getting picked. Here's another look at the kick meter. Also, I did want to note that you can still use the classic kick meter if you don't like this one. This one is significantly harder. I like it. I think it's more of a challenge, but you do have the option to use the older kick meter if you don't want to use this one. Now, we're doing a really good job. We're up 17-0, but don't worry. The computer is going to start cooking us soon enough. And look how we switch stick over here. We're a little late. We should have been quicker on it, but I want you to notice we're in the middle of the field. We got this lockdown, and then we're going to flick over to the right to try to jump this route. We were just a little too late, and that's why we missed out. Jalen Hurts in his stance gets the ball, quick throw over the middle. Notice here we get a good timed hit stick, and just notice how they spin and fall in different ways, more variety in how the hits are happening after the hit sticks and the tackles. The speed, the momentum, the ratings, the size of players, the angle, the timing, everything factors into it. So it's all really important, and you get a lot of different outcomes this year, more than ever before. We're going back to the cheat motion. We're going to get over the top, and we're going to break the tackle. He tried to go for a side arm tackle. Basically what I was just talking about.
99 speed right there. 9 speed.
The arm tackles this year are going to lead to a lot more broken tackles. Even on a small defender like Tyreek, if you're trying to just arm tackle him while he's moving 99 speed, he's probably going to break away from you. Starting the second half, the Eagles are going to try to get something going here.
This game look good, man. You just got to...
They're going to start cooking us soon. You'll see. The computer doesn't play around too long. And here goes Saquon. Safety came down too hard. And you'll notice the signature run style for Saquon.
Saquon running style is crazy. He's looking tough.
And Isaiah Pacheco. But look, we got to get back on
Saquon looking tough in this game.
A really good day. We got to try to extend this lead. And
yo, if you stay healthy, I think Eagles could take it, bro.
We're feeling good.
Eagles will go far if you stay healthy.
Showcase some of these new
plays. They nice. Option play.
Double pass, but the defense reads it well, and I'm trying to hold on to it. Then I'm moving up too much. I wind up going past the line of scrimmage and getting flagged. They sniffed it out good there. Sometimes they will bite on the trick plays though, which is nice. So now we're just going to get creative on offense, hot route in corners, hot route in posts, using route stems. I like the creativity that we have in this game now with more hot routes and just the depth at which we can throw these routes. And again, look at the ball trajectory, getting over the top of the intermediate defenders. A nice change to the game. Now, another new thing we haven't talked about yet are the new blocking mechanics. So notice if you pull up your pass protection, it'll tell you who is blocking who on the line and who is hot. If there's a flame icon over a player, that means that player is hot, and he will be the free guy if it's a blitz. Now we're going to slide our line, and you'll see when you slide the new hot defenders that pop up. You'll see who the line is targeting now. So we know now the guy on the left is hot. If he wants to come in free, if he's rushing, he's going to come free. And that's exactly what happens. And we do not make the hot read. We knew it was coming free, and we messed up on the play, and we took a sack because of it, which was unfortunate. But now you have all these new blocking mechanics where you can not only see who's targeting who, but as you shift your line in a variety of new ways, you'll see how it shifts and who is targeting who once you reshift your line. So it gives you all the info you need.
I want somebody to play with the Bears, bro.
Get the wheel route down the
Damn, I wish I was. Oh man, I would have showed you guys info.
Like Bradbury
Damn, you effed up, bro.
Bradbury closed out, then he undercut it and made a great play on the ball. We're going to our
if I was to have game, if I was to have the game, I would have been playing with. I would have been playing with Bears, bro, and show you guys some Bears footage and
Eagles
stuff.
putting a drive together now, giving it to Saquon.
Because I haven't seen nobody play with the Bears, yo. Like when they show these games early,
just like that, the Eagles are threatening.
Come on, man, we need the Bears.
We're moving around. We're trying to sniff it out. We're trying to see if we could stop it. But they're back to Saquon, and they're just taking advantage of our pass defense right now. We got a lot of guys in coverage. We're gonna see what happens here. We see Jalen rolling out. I tried to bait him to throw in the pick, but it didn't work. Sometimes the computer's too smart. I saw him rolling, so I chased him, and then I peeled back off because I thought he would throw to the guy I was leaving, but he just kept running. And then here, they're going for two, but we sniff it out. The defense is there rallying to the ball. That's exactly what we want. But now we got to play smart. They're coming back. It's the fourth quarter. Let's get the ground game going. Let's get Mostert going. And just like that,
oh my God. Where's the chain?
Once again, I've got to watch the Eagles
celebrate. Where's the chain, bro? You got to stop using mustard. Use the chain, bro.
Defensive celebrations. Glad they finally added this to the game because that's what you see on Sundays. And notice
he got smacked, though. Look at that. He got smacked.
Right when the
Where's the other running back? His second year.
And he knocked the ball loose.
Yo,
so now
a chain. I think that's his name.
See, they're using some cheat motions as well. They got guys motioning out. Even Jalen Hurts will break the tackle if
oh my God, he broke that tackle crazy. Oh hell no.
Jalen Hurts is a strong QB, so even a guy like him, if you don't time that hit stick right, if you try to do a weak, lazy side hit stick, and you're not
I couldn't imagine anybody running with Lamar.
And
if you don't time that joint, you gonna
hit stick because
you gonna get trucked by Lamar.
Tackles, as you could see, and just what a play by Jalen Hurts. He got us with the play action, but just the speed at which he got that ball out, unreal. And just like that, we're worried about getting tied up on here. And that's exactly
he's
what
open.
happened.
Oh my God, AJ Brown.
And we left the back corner of the end zone open. So now
AJ Brown.
We need Tyreek Hill. We need him to bail us out. He's had a great day. We're going to need him right now. We're going to actually put him on a post route here. See if we can get busy with him. He's going to get inside right off with a quick jam.
He got it.
Hit him over the middle, and we're down to
throw it to Tyreek ain't the only receiver, Eric.
So we're going back
throw it to like Odell Beckham or the other dude. Waddle.
Posts. We're going to route
a chain is back. Yeah, running with a chain, bro.
To our advantage. We're checking our protection. We can see the two hot players. So if one of them comes, we got to get rid of the ball. And sure enough, the middle linebacker comes on a blitz, and we get rid of it quickly.
Exactly. Look.
And we're gonna make a first down there.
That's what you gotta use a chain for.
Gameplay features.
Come on, run that shit with him.
All very crucial to learning and understanding. The fact that we were able to check our protection there and see who was the hot man, that allowed us to get the ball out quick. We knew exactly where we had to throw the ball because he was coming in. So now we just got to keep pushing. We got to try to put some points up here. We're going to use another new hot route, the speed out route on the outside. We're going to stem it up a little bit, see if he's open. We'll quick hit him. Not liking the look of that. We're holding the ball too long, and we take a sack. We had a guy we could have hit, but just really good pass
RB could have got hit.
So here we just got to get some yards. We're trying to get in field goal range. We don't want to give the ball back to the Eagles with all the momentum. We can see who the hot players are. We're looking at our hot routes. We're going to check it down here to the tight end. The smaller Gardner Johnson tries to come in with a poorly timed hit stick on the bigger tight end, and you can see that it works in your favor as well. We got a huge broken tackle at a crucial moment to help us get a first down. So watch who you're tackling with this year. Watch who you're hit sticking with, and the timing and the angle, very crucial. We're changing hot routes. We're checking down to Jalen Waddle. We don't want to do anything too risky here. It's a third down. We got to make something shake. We're looking at the short routes first, and then we're going to look at the deeper routes. We're adjusting some stems. We're changing some stuff up, but we're basically going to look to the running back and to Tyreek Hill first. And then if they're not open, then we'll just look deeper and see if we have something. and they're all over it. They're over the short routes. We have A coming
hey,
open late, but I start to scramble. I saw it just a little too late, and that was just
why
not
you threw it late?
So now we're back to the kick meter. We got to lock in here. We got to stop it in the middle. Don't want to overkick, and that is perfect. That is exactly how you want to do it. So here we're going to try to mix up the defense. We're using our coverage shells. We're going to show a cover 2,
27-24. Let's see what they do. Oh, he's an X factor. Hurt.
We want to make it confusing for him because we do not want to let him get into field goal range easily. We're switch sticking around. We didn't do a good switch stick there, but we do wind up getting the sack. Got another big play coming up here. Got a lot of coverage on the field. Just trying to keep stuff in front of us. We're switch sticking around, trying to bait, but they're going to throw it short. We'll take that all day.
And that's how you use the switch stick. That's dope.
How shameless these CPU Eagles are. They fake the injury to get an extra timeout.
Yeah, they did that in college to me too.
Is almost over.
They did that in college to me. Fake an injury. That's crazy.
And here we're doing too much switch sticking.
They did that shit in college to me.
Clicking into the wrong area, and we gave up a
They was trying to come back, and then they fake an injury.
You see here, I'm clicking around too much on the replay. I'm clicking onto the wrong guys, and that allowed.
You don't believe me? Go check out my previous video on college.
Just made a great play there. He was in the pocket. He was moving around. Very good awareness there from CPU Jalen Hurts, honestly. But if we're just kind of stay home, we don't need to do too much right now. And I'm going to stop switch sticking here because I just want to make sure we play safe. We're going to tackle Saquon.
Oh, are they going to come back? Oh, are they going to win?
Have a lot of time left. They're going to have one more play. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just sticking to the deep routes. They can take the short routes.
Oh, that's it. Game over.
That's what he does. Checks it down.
Wait, they didn't go for overtime. This computer
there with the win. So that's our first dub of Madden 25. Wanted to touch on a lot of those gameplay features, show you how they work, show you how you could use them to your advantage, because they're going to be a very, very important factor in the game this year. Now, if you want to check out some more exclusive Madden 25 footage, check out this video right here on the screen.
Whoa, that's it. Shout out to Eric Weather for that first gameplay. Let me know what y'all thought about it in the comments down below. Are you planning to get Madden 25? And also, I will be doing a franchise mode. So if you want to be part of the franchise mode, let me know in the comments down below. Also, the link to sign to fill out the form is going to be in the description. It don't matter what platform you are. It's crossplay. So no matter what platform you are, you get to be in the franchise mode. Let's get this season hype. Madden 25 is here on Monday afternoon. So hopefully you guys would enjoy, man. And make sure you hit the like button if you like the gameplay that Eric Ray Weather Show provide to us. And on your way out of here, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and hopefully